Hello, my dear friends. Today we are going to break down the ANDREWS pitchfork strategy, and today I will explain to you clearly what ANDREWS fork is, like how it works and in what situation it is better to apply. Generally, ANDREWS forks come in several varieties, like they are located right here. You can see it. We open this sector right there where there are lines, channels, and here at the very bottom we can notice these like very pitchforks. Clicking on them and how to draw them at all, like how to display them on the chart, we see, for example, in this location, this movement, this price range. I will now highlight the boundaries so that this is clearly understood. So this is what it looks like, and here it is this trading corridor which is moving upwards. And now I'm going to show how in general on this trading corridor we would line up these forks, like pitchforks. Okay, and first we need to find approximately the middle of this trading corridor. There's an upper boundary here, there's a lower boundary here, and we need a center. From the center we step back a little bit, we press here, and then this dot appears, this point and there's a beam like this, and we point this beam exactly at the upper boundary of this chart, this range, and click. Another point it appeared, and now we need to connect the last border, which is the bottom border. Here we have the pitchforks already, just like that, slowly pull it away, and here we connect to the lowest tangent point of this range. Okay, click. The details of the ANDREWS are emerging. What do they generally mean? Okay, here we can also note that the same boundaries that I showed earlier. There is a center here, the ray. It generally looks like a ray, like infinite, here you go, but it is the range that we were interested in. What are we even here to observe? We see that the price does not go above this boundary. There are small exits beyond this line, but it's called a small correction. The correction has passed and the price is again going in the opposite direction from this border on the downside. From the bottom, the price is showing similar situation, but it's only pushing away from the lower boundary. It is actually a very handy indicator, to be honest. We can, let's say, find a suitable situation at the end of the chart and also draw these forks and make trades from these lower and upper boundaries. In general, I recommend to use only the green trading corridor here and make deals here. Okay. Because if the price has gone beyond the green line, then most likely, as let's say, here it will break this border and go further. You can make trades, let's say, from the beginning of the movement, and here when the movement in the villas in question, like these pitchforks, let's say open several times a deal and the trading corridor has already timed. We can already understand approximately that in the future the price will go beyond this trading corridor and go in another direction. That's how it is shown here. Now we can look at a slightly different situation. Параграф 2. So here, let's say, here we can also draw the Andrews forks. Here we can see, I will also like show clearly the general price movement is moving downward like this. We see a trading corridor, and here we can mark the middle of the center. And here, for example, at this place here, okay, we click on a point, a ray appears, and also put it on the highest point of this trading range. Okay, so press and pull down like this. It is possible to approximate like this. Okay, so that the lower boundary of the chart will be in contact with the lower like tangent points of the chart. And so let's say we see this range and we could make a trade down, and here we could make a trade up. We could make a trade up. Here we could open a trade up. Here we could open a trade down. Can you see it? But when the trading corridor was prolonged, for example, there were 1, 2, 3, 4, the fifth touch would not work. There's a fifth touch here. We'd still be able to pick up our profits here. But later on, it did not go down to the lower boundary, but went in the opposite direction. So quite simply, using these pitchforks, they show the movement of the chart very clearly. They don't work here anymore. They only work at all like at the beginning of the movement. Paragraph 3. Okay, guys, there are still in the column indicator, there is this indicator, but is set up automatically. This is what it looks like. Okay, it lines up like this already. Now I'm going to remove this that we drew, so it lines up automatically. So you don't even have to draw anything. It is already lined up on the end of the chart. Here, for example, in this place we see that he automatically drew the center of this trading corridor. It's a little small here, like the move itself, it's not really good or not really nice, but on the lower time frames there would be a good move here, actually. It automatically showed the center of this trading corridor and found also the upper point and the lower point, and automatically build array. Here, since the price has already gone sharply downward, there is no way we would see anything in these like forks anymore. That's it. It only works on trading range, trading corridor, and there's no other way. Now we can also still find, we can open another currency pair, and for example the euro to the dollar. Why not? Open it up right here. By the way, it's already automatically lined up the same way. There's a similar situation here. We can open something else like USD, Japanese yen. So look at this place already here. By the way, this is a great situation here, and we can see just now the traffic has just lined up. The schedule is just starting to line up here. Here we have price going like forward, most likely go this way. There will be touch points at the upper and lower boundaries, and now there is one touch, there are two touches, and will be 3-4 touches, and on the fifth touch would not recommend you entering the trade because it can break through and go further down. I mean, it's just like this, you know, it'll probably go like this, and it will subsequently turn around and go beyond the borders altogether. I mean, that's probably true. That's why I say that these pitchforks only work at the beginning, at the beginning of the trading journey. But at this point, as we can see, we can open trades, and now we could open a trade to the upside. Price is already reversing from the lower boundary and going in the opposite direction. We would have made a profit. Unfortunately, this slide is not yet available on the Quotex platform. The situation is broadly similar. We can draw these pitchforks here. This is what it all looks like. Of course, it is convenient when it lines up automatically, as here. This is in the indicator, so it's so called like this. It lines up automatically already at the end of the chart, but I'm just giving you a visualization of how it works in general. You see how it is drawn here in general, and from that borders it is worth to make deals and take your profit. Here we can also notice one touch, here 2, 3, 4. By the way, just like I drew here, it didn't reach the 5th touch. It turned here and went down. Well, again later on, by the way, it turned the same way here and it went touch and go here as well. But you see, there is no longer ambiguous movement on the charts, and it is not worth using pitchforks data at the end. That is, it only works in the beginning. I would also like to note that in our Telegram channel, we daily analyze how to use these trading strategies, trading indicators, how to open them, how to set them up. So come on over, sign up, please, guys. I think we can stop here. Why not? Today we break down strategy like the ANDREWS pitchfork, explain what they are, how they work in general, and how what situation it is even better to apply them in. So thanks you all for watching, guys. Bye.